Hi, and thanks for starting off another week with us here at Your News Today. This was starting off on the 12th day of May, where, man, it felt like summer out there. It was just downright hot, following a pretty warm weekend. You know, it's not supposed to feel like this early in the summer season, but you know what I'm getting at. Well, it's not going to either for much of the forecast period. We've got some cooler air. We don't have a chance of showers and thunderstorms every single day in the forecast period, just every single day but one. We've got some clouds, some sun, some showers, and some storms. A couple of days it looks to be a sure thing. I'll pinpoint for you in much more detail what you can expect to see in the short term and a little farther down the road in your weather forecast. I'll also be talking about Allison Grimes making a stop here in McGoffin County tomorrow. I'll tell you when and where, and an Eastern Kentucky entertainer who perhaps is even more well known for his big heart during the holidays has passed away. We'll talk about that. And if you've been here with me at least for one of my nearly 16 years, you know what National Nursing Home Week means for us around the newsroom. But this year they're doing things just a bit different and taking residents at the Sayersville Nursing and Rehab Center around the world. And I've got a great deal of other things to talk about before we leave you for the evening. You know, as temperatures start to increase and activities like swimming and things of that nature start to become a little more predominant, sadly, we're going to have to talk about situations like we do tonight. Not one, but two drownings in Kentucky that we're aware of over the course of the weekend. The first was yesterday evening, and it claimed the life of a teenager. Funeral arrangements have now been set for later on in the week for a 19-year-old who drowned in Taylor County yesterday. He's identified as 19-year-old Jose Zambrano. They say that he had noticed some kids who had drifted down a little too far from shore on a raft and swam to give them some assistance. Rescue personnel believe he may have suffered from some cramps or something of that nature and went under the surface. It was several hours later, not until after midnight, that rescue crews would recover his body not far from where he was last seen. And a young Kentucky father of two has also drowned over the weekend. This around 8 o'clock last night in Whitley County. 26-year-old Robert Young drowned in the Laurel Lake Spillway area. He was swimming with a friend, and they were trying to make it out to a buoy. He went under and was last seen some 200 feet or so from shore. It took a dive team and searchers several hours to locate his body, not too far from where he was last seen. The discovery made after midnight this morning. And police are still investigating, but they still don't know why he was lying on the train tracks. But a Letcher County man has died after being struck by a train over the weekend. He's also been identified by the Kentucky State Police as 36-year-old Michael Sean Fields. They say he was lying down on the tracks when he was struck by the train. It happened yesterday afternoon, sometime around 3 o'clock or so in the afternoon on Kentucky Route 7, once again in Letcher County. Well, indeed, I think it's very safe to say that a man from Eastern Kentucky, very well-established entertainer who has sung just about every genre there is coming and going, was perhaps even more, definitely as much, but even more well-known possibly for his big heart during the holidays. And I doubt there's a person in Eastern Kentucky who doesn't know the name Marlo Tackett. Without a doubt, one of the most recognizable names of a long list of entertainers from Eastern Kentucky, Marlo Tackett. He was actually the 12th of 16 kids born to his parents, Toy and Frona Tackett, and they even adopted two kids in the midst of all that. His father was a coal miner, worked two jobs to put the family through, and early on, he had an knack for music. Elvis, a major inspiration. And then around the time he was 16, his dad got ill, and he thought it was best to move out, one less mouth to have to feed, and he could make a living on his own, maybe support his family. He made his way to Indiana, I think it was, where he stayed with his brother for some time, singing anywhere he could get a job. This all after he had yearned for a guitar most of his young life, and he could recall being woken by his dad sometime around 1:30 in the morning, and there sat a Montgomery Ward guitar, and it was on after that. He never was seen without his guitar thereafter. And after he went to Indiana, he started doing some big shows and made a big name for himself. In '77, he was actually on the radio with Ralph Emery in Lexington, and it was broadcast over a pretty big market, and that opened the door for him. He made his way onto the Grand Ole Opry. He had a contract with RCA and a lot of big songs, perhaps more well known for his humanitarian efforts Marlowe's Country Christmas started back in 1975. He got a letter from a kid asking him if he could help with their holiday, and he went to visit that small child and saw the conditions they were living in, and from thereafter it continued to grow, serving anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 families a year in its last few years. He passed away at the age of 70. He'd been battling cancer for the past year or so in Elizabethton, Tennessee, where he'd been residing for the past couple of years. This interview is one that I did with him, and one of a few that I had the opportunity to do with him, I think August of '05. This is when he was helping to plan the Eastern Kentucky Fair over at the Thunder Ridge Raceway in Floyd County. I'll be right back after these messages. Just as warm and as inviting as the colors of spring are the smiles of those who offer long-term nursing care needs and short-term rehabilitation, all with a standard of excellence and a tradition of caring. At your home away from home, Sagersville Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. If you haven't yet, meet Johnny Kels Arnett, Democrat candidate for Magafa County Clerk. Johnny's been married to his wife, Maxie Brown Arnett, for 26 years, and they have 3 sons, Jonathan and Jessica Arnett, Nathan and April Howard Arnett, and Matthew and Brianna Adams Arnett, and grandkids Braden, Hayden, and John Gabriel. Employed by the Magafa County Fiscal Court for 24 years, Johnny understands that treating everyone the same, fairly and with respect, is what we deserve from our county clerk, and he and his family are asking for your support to serve you and your family as your next Magafa County Clerk. Thank you.
Have you ever noticed how many insurance commercials and advertisements are on television nowadays? You can't watch your favorite program without seeing a little pig or green lizard trying to sell you insurance and get your money for their premiums. But let me ask you this. If you have been in a serious wreck, do you really think that you are in good hands of the insurance companies when you have lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering from your head to your toes? The answer is no. If you want to truly be in good hands, give me a call. I'm attorney Donald Wayne McFarland. Let me put my 20 years of experience in working to protect the rights of injured people to work for you. 349-9000.
With over 16 years of law enforcement experience as your jailer, city police officer, deputy, and sheriff, Randall Bob Jordan has devoted a large part of his career and life to tirelessly serving and protecting the families of Magafa County. Recognized for over 200 drug arrests in his first year as sheriff, by 2009, he averaged over 500 arrests with more than 1,100 criminal charges. Honored to receive the Governor's Award for DUI arrests for 7 years, and as your 2006 Kentucky Sheriff of the Year, Bob Jordan again pledges the same dedication to all of Magafa County. To put in long hours and be on call every hour of every day and do whatever it takes to work hard for a safer Magafa County.
With your support, I will once again be a working sheriff you can depend on. Thank you.
Just in at the seasonal shop in Sagersville, Main Street Collectibles in Magafa County colors, including cups and jewelry and bows and maroon and white chevron bags that you can have monogrammed, and Bible and journal covers and bags and casserole dish carriers that all can be monogrammed too. They've got flags to proudly display your colors for derby time, and monogrammed beach towels and cute cover-ups for the pool or vacation time. All at Fraser's Prater Drug Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville, next to the drugstore and the Radio Shack. Wheel alignments, oil changes, brakes, suspension work, and tires. Thousands of tires by all the major manufacturers, all in stock and at incomparable prices. All backed with 33 years of service and experience, the area's largest tire selection, and 6 months no interest at Conley's in Paintsville. Brand new to the viewing area, but a family-owned power sports business since 1964. M&M Power Sports on New 460 in Staffordsville is loaded with Kawasaki and Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides and savings, rebates, and financing to put you in control of your next adventure with parts, accessories, a full test riding facility on site, and professional service for every make and model at Kentucky's Power Sports Authority. M&M Power Sports on New 460 in Staffordsville. Still other top stories to come. Let me talk about what's on tonight's community calendar before we go any further. I've got, like it's any different from the other week, but I've got a busy week here at Your News Today. I want to make mention that the Sagersville Kiwanis Club, in their ceremony tomorrow evening at the Renaissance Building in Sagersville, is going to make their announcement of their selection of the Outstanding Citizen of the Year Awards. Now that ceremony and event is set for 6:30 tomorrow. The public is welcome, and that's at the Sagersville Renaissance Building, mind you. So we'll be covering that. The South Magoffin community activists have an event set for this coming weekend, and I'm set to take a little jaunt up the river and see what they've been working on and what they have planned for you this weekend. Allison Grimes, as I'm about to tell you a little more in a few moments, making a trip to Sagersville, and the big art display this Thursday for students at the Magoffin County High School in regards to tornado recovery and how that display is going to be seen much by many more people. Let's put it that way on the National Weather Service website and elsewhere. I'm looking forward to all that, and that's just a part of what we've got going on. I don't have this announcement on the calendar, but I can tell you the United Way annual horse show has been set for this Saturday at Stonecrest. It's $5 per person. Kids 5 and under get in for free. Fully sanctioned show, 38 line classes, 3 championship classes. The competition begins at 4. And here's the rest of tonight's calendar, brought to you by Magoffin Farm Bureau. I'm told the 5th annual Tent Revival at Water Gap, Kentucky is starting this week. It's Wednesday through Saturday nights, 7 p.m. nightly, and then Sunday morning starting at 11. Local pastors and singers, hosted by the Cow Creek Free Will Baptist Church and Endicott Free Will Baptist Church. Pastors Nathan Lafferty and Mark Hunt say you are welcome, and they hope you'll join them. Once again, Wednesday through Saturday nights at 7, Sunday morning at 11, the 5th annual Tent Revival at Water Gap. And all this hassle for tassel, the big 5K color run is this weekend. That's right, it's this Saturday in the Ramey Park. You can walk or run, go at your own pace. Just make sure that you go down there. A kid run at 8:30, the 5K run starts at 9. You can register up until the morning of the race. Just $30, $10 for the kid run, and all proceeds go to support the Magoffin County Project graduation. The Sagersville Fire Department has an old-fashioned cake and pie social and stump speaking. This fundraiser is set for this Saturday from 1 to 3 at their department, and it is rain or shine. All candidates, you're invited to join them. They'll give you a few moments to talk about your candidacy. They're also going to have pies and cakes for sale. It stands to be a great day and afternoon. The Big Lick Pentecostal Church of God Youth Group is having an auction this coming Saturday evening at 7 at the Big Lick Church property on Burning Fork. They're going to gather under the picnic shelter, and they would like to have you join them. Come and support their youth and enjoy some great fun and fellowship. And a reminder, the Foothills Cares Trail Ride is this Sunday, the 18th. Registration starts at 9 a.m., $20 per unit, and that gets you one free T-shirt and a whole lot of fun for the whole family. Everyone's welcome. They'll leave South Magoffin Elementary right around 10 o'clock this coming Sunday morning. And I'll leave you with one other announcement before we go to funeral services, and that's how you can get birthdays and anniversaries and announcements just like those on our community calendar. You can always drop them in the post office to P.O. Box 1443 in Sagersville. 349-3699 is the phone. The fax, 3221 Your News Today at yahoo.com. And I'm on Facebook at Ritter Mortimer. As always, they're all free. Turning to funeral service announcements for this Monday, beginning in the Paintsville area, 64-year-old Clyde Horn Jr. passed away, with services set to be held tomorrow afternoon in his honor at 1 o'clock in Paintsville. And in West Liberty, 76-year-old Geraldine Sheets passed away on Saturday. Services set for tomorrow. That's tomorrow morning at 11. My apologies, I have that issued incorrectly there on your screen. Services were held earlier today for Louise Jordan Adams, 70 of Sagersville, who passed away on the 8th. Preceded in death by her husband, Lewis Adams. She's survived by daughters Sandra Miller, Ginger Adams, Diana Adams, and Lisa Gullett. Burial followed services this morning or earlier today at the Bailey Cemetery. And we've been told of the passing of 55-year-old Robert Kyle Carpenter of Sagersville, who passed away yesterday, the son of Mary Carpenter and the late Robert Carpenter. He's survived by his mother and sons Justin Robert and Presley Kyle, and sister Lisa Carpenter Whitley. Visitation is after 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, all day Wednesday, and until services. They start Thursday afternoon at 1, all of which from the Magoffin County Funeral Home. Elect Terry Hensley, Republican candidate for Magoffin County Magistrate in District 1. From his 2 terms as magistrate or this campaign, most of you know where his heart lies. As your magistrate for 9 years, he was faced with some very tough challenges, standing against out-of-state garbage and zoning efforts, helping secure funding for our Veterans Memorial, and starting 911 services and reopening our community center, along with expanding needed infrastructure, extending water lines, maintaining and improving our county and cemetery roads, and voting to add more county roads to the system to get more state money for blacktopping and road improvements. But since then, times have changed, and we need more leadership in District 1 and Magoffin County. Vote for a hardworking, dedicated, and accessible magistrate always on call to everyone. Vote Terry Hensley, Republican candidate for magistrate, a friend to all.
Hi, I'm Jeff Lovely. I'm asking you for your vote and support to elect me, your Magoffin County attorney. I'm the son of Johnny and Phyllis Lovely, the grandson of Haskell and Francis Sire of Gun Creek, and Warren and Dorothy Lovely of Johnson Fork. I was born and raised in Magoffin County, and now my wife and I are raising our 3 kids here. As your Magoffin County attorney, I will work to make Magoffin County a safer place, hopefully a place where our kids and grandkids will want to live and raise their family. So remember, when you vote, no more free passes for the thieves and the thugs. 8 years is enough. Elect me, Jeff Lovely, your Magoffin County attorney. It's time for a change.
Faster, friendlier, family-owned Parkway Pharmacy, open 8:30 till 6:30 Monday through Friday in the new Magoffin Medical Plaza under the care of local pharmacist Jesse Rudd. To make Parkway Pharmacy your pharmacy, come by or give us a call at 349-4400.
At the end of every race, Mark Martin hangs up his driving gloves. He hangs up his fire suit. And he hangs up his helmet. Which is why he picks up his phone and opens the ER Extra app. The app shows ER Extra wait times, locations, and more. It's the one safeguard Mark Martin is never without. ER Extra at Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Remember when they invented the peanut butter cup? Bringing peanut butter and chocolate together. Pure genius. Well, the Sonom Enduro has done the same thing for wireless. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, you'll find the tough, dependable Sonom Enduro. This flip phone is great for the job or weekend warrior, but you can also access the internet and take great pictures with a 2-megapixel camera. Get it now, the best of both worlds, just like the peanut butter cup. Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings.
Premier Auto is all about what's here and now. A 2011 Camry, now $13,950. A 2013 Optima, now $19,450. An 011 Kia Soul, just $15,950. And a Dare to Compare 2011 GMC Sierra, $13,950 at Premier Auto in Paintsville. Vote and support Robert Lee Patrick, Republican candidate for Magoffin County Magistrate in District 3. Now self-employed, once a coal miner who lost his job to the economy, he's still a strong supporter of the coal industry and understands more than ever the needs of the families in District 3 and Magoffin County. Vote Robert Lee Patrick, Magistrate, District 3. It's National Nursing Home Week across the nation, as it is well here in Magoffin County, too. And for the entire week, residents at the Sagersville Nursing and Rehabilitation Facility are going to be taken around the world. They always have a full week of festivities, and they also extend a special invitation to all those in the public to maybe stop by and see about maybe just visiting with some of their residents, maybe volunteering, which they always have room for. But this year they've decided to take a little journey, a different place in the world each and every day. Our first stop, though, is right here in Sagersville. As proclaimed via this proclamation by Magoffin County Judge Executive Charles Hardin, it's National Nursing Home Week, right here at home. And it lasts all week long with special activities planned around everyone inside Sagersville Nursing and Rehabilitation Center.
I would be remiss if I did not point out that yesterday was Mother's Day. I'd like to wish a belated Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the crowd. We're here to have a proclamation and celebrate National Nursing Home Week. On behalf of the citizens of Magoffin County, I've issued a proclamation to all to whom these presents shall come. Whereas the nursing home industry plays an integral role in Magoffin County's healthcare system. That's whereas nursing homes are one of the fastest growing industries in Kentucky, and it's one of the largest industries in Magoffin County. And Whereas more than 140 healthcare professionals who provide care to the citizens of McGoffin County are employed at the Sanyersville Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. And whereas nursing home employees are trained professionals committed to providing quality long-term care to McGoffin County's elderly. Therefore, I, Dr. Charles Harden, McGoffin County Judge Executive, do hereby proclaim May the 12th through the 16th, 2004 as Nursing Home Week in McGoffin County, and urge all citizens to participate in this observance by acquainting themselves with the benefits, services, and potential of the facility, and by visiting this nursing home, demonstrate to the patients and residents that the community cares about them and their welfare.
And for a little more on what's happening all week, Sheena Minix had the privilege of introducing their new activities director, alongside Connie Minix, who we get to talk to all the time.
In honor of Nursing Home Week, our new activities director, Tabitha Mann, is going to explain what we have going on here at Sanyersville Nursing and Rehabilitation Center.
For Nursing Home Week, we are celebrating Cruise Around the World, and we will be taking a trip to several different destinations throughout the week. Our first day is Hawaii. We will be celebrating the luau. And then our second, we will be visiting Mexico, and we will have traditional lunch with taco salad, chips and cheese, and margaritas. And on Wednesday, we will be having a stop at China, and we have chopsticks, and we will be testing our skills with those. And then on Thursday, we will be visiting Paris with traditional coffees and teas and pastries. And our last day, we will be celebrating the Red, White, and Blue America Sail Back to America Day, and we will be having our traditional banana split day.
And as always, this week and every week, you're invited to stop by, take a tour, visit with some of the residents and folks at the nursing home, and they've always got a little space for volunteers. It's going to be a busy week, but one they have worked for all year long at Sanyersville Nursing and Rehab. And I'll be right back. From time and money saving services like their overdraft protection, telephone and online banking services, to finding the right home, college, or car loan, to personalized checking and savings accounts designed around your exact needs, Sanyersville National Bank is still your best choice and the same locally owned and operated bank that's been looking out for your family's financial health since 1902. Sanyersville National, restoring the piggy bank population one savings at a time.
Hi, I'm Rodney Minix, born and raised in McGoffin County. I wish to see my family and theirs one day grow old in a place I so love. But to live here and be safe, we need to put honor, experience, and confidence in the Sheriff's Department. A graduate of the Department of Criminal Justice Academy, I have 7 years of dedicated service to McGoffin and Johnson counties, and with your support, I would like to take that leadership straight to those responsible for selling drugs and stealing from our home. Please vote Rodney Minix, Republican candidate for Sheriff of McGoffin County. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Josie Warman Bailey, Republican candidate for McGoffin County Clerk. I had the pleasure of serving the citizens of McGoffin County for many years as office manager and financial officer in the Sheriff's Office under 3 separate administrations and as deputy clerk in the clerk's office. And I would be honored to serve the citizens of McGoffin County again. With an associate's degree in business administration and my 20-plus years of experience, I have the qualifications to run your county clerk's office. So when you go to the polls on May 20th, vote for the candidate with experience, honesty, and integrity. Vote for Josie Warman Bailey. Thank you.
Now to the end of May, a big spring landscaping sale at Frito Rocks with 20% off all mulch, and River Rock is $5 off every ton. And always in stock galvanized and plastic pipe, masonry sand, and always the cheapest price on rock with all sizes from DGA to 57s to Class 2 and 3 on the ground, plus delivery, excavation, and dozer services with special hours of Monday through Friday 4:30 till 9 p.m. and Saturdays 9 till 4 at Frito Rocks on Route 7. Call now for orders 496-7776. You can be playing, relaxing, and enjoying your brand new lifestyle in just days with one call to Baker's Pool Supply. Over 38 years of professional installation at affordable prices on above ground and in-ground swimming pools. Or if you're ready to open your pool for the season, you need a new liner, a solar cover, some parts, or the bested BioGuard chemicals or salts, Baker's is your full-service answer, serving all of Kentucky and surrounding states with complete satisfaction, and they offer financing. 800-633-7102 or bakerspoolsupply.com.
Election day is rapidly approaching, and I want to ask the Democrats in District 3 to vote for me, Matthew Chalmer Weimer for Magistrate, because District 3 deserves a leader on the fiscal court. District 3 deserves the facilities and services others in our county already enjoy, and because the children of McGoffin County deserve the opportunity to prosper right here at home. I want to be your magistrate, not for me, but for you, for our kids, for our community, for our future. A vote for Matthew Chalmer Weimer is a vote you can be proud of. Thank you.
Another big name on the ballot is making a stop here in Sayersville. Allison Lundigan Grimes is making a stop here in Sayersville tomorrow evening on her way through, and she's hoping to see as many of you as she can. Here's what I know right now. I know that we'll have a report to follow. Anytime a candidate swings through, we're going to be there. And Allison Lundigan Grimes is the next one to do so, making a return trip to McGoffin County on her Kentucky Jobs Bus Tour. She'll be stopping at the McGoffin County Health Department tomorrow, and her estimated time of arrival is 8:20 tomorrow evening. That's Allison Grimes at the McGoffin County Health Department. They're going to gather, I'm told, in the parking lot. That's tomorrow. What will the weather have to say about it? Well, I'll tell you what it's got to say in just a few moments, but that is right now her itinerary. 8:20 tomorrow at the McGoffin County Health Department. She's hoping to see as many supporters as possible. We'll hope to have a chance, and I'm sure we will, to talk to her about her campaign and where it's at this point and where she thinks it's going from here. Between now and Election Day, just days away. We'll be 1 week from Election Day when we'll be talking to her on tomorrow. Just one of, as I referred to a few moments ago, many things we've got on our calendar and schedule throughout this week. It's going to be a busy week. I hope you'll stay with us for all of it. And just a few more moments on this evening's program to get you in tune to a forecast that's got a chance of showers and or storms every day between now and next Monday. Next Monday's the next dry day. Well, we might have a few, but we've got a chance of showers in all those. Tonight, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms till about 10. We've dodged them thus far. We topped out at near 89 degrees in the newsroom today. It was hot. We'll see that slight threat of showers and thunderstorms before 10. Some more patchy fog to wake up to in the morning. We'll see another daytime high right around 85 or so, I expect, tomorrow. We'll also see on your Tuesday a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. After that fog is long gone, we'll see that threat of showers and thunderstorms linger or loom all day. We'll also see, I suspect, some mostly sunny skies turn mostly cloudy by tomorrow night. Wednesday, that looks to be a wet one. Showers and thunderstorms are likely, mainly after 2 o'clock. They'll get cranking. Mostly cloudy, a high just below 80 and a low of 60 that night. I think showers and thunderstorms will maybe start to wane after about 11 or 12 Wednesday night, taking us into Thursday where they're still possible. Another round. Imagine that, of some showers and thunderstorms. A high of, look at that, a cold front comes and it really changes things up. We're going to see the 60s stick around. Thursday, 67, 46. Friday, 63. Partly sunny, but 63 degrees and a low close to the 30s. Any way you want to chalk it up, a low of 41 degrees Friday night. It's going to be much cooler than where we've been. And headed into your weekend, well, it's not all that bad. It's going to be partly sunny and definitely cooler, 63 and 44. If it stays dry, it's going to be a pretty nice feeling weekend. It's just nothing compared to what we just came out of and what we've seen today and we're going to see tomorrow temperature-wise. Sunday, more of the 60s. We'll even see the 60s hang around through the first part of next week. And like I said, Monday's the very first day that we have no mention of showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. We're not going to see them every day this week. We're just going to see a chance thereof. And in a couple of days, like I said, well, a good chance thereof. For now, that's my time. Going to get a little rest. It sounds like I'm going to need it for the rest of the week. For now, thank you all for watching. We hope to see you back here tomorrow night for more of Your News Today.